about ready to get started here at the Lakehurst Center in Waukegan. Team Captain Yakuza joins forces with Lady Tigress and Lobo Sagrado. How will they get along in this tag against Payaso Cocoliso, who has defected to the Technicals tonight to join forces with the Avenger and Scar? Lobo with the quick advantage, these two in recent times and recent events have put on one heck of a spectacular performance. But as of late, things got a little confusing at the end of a recent tag team war in Berwyn, especially when Lobo was draped across the body of Avenger by an anonymous attacker, leading to Lobo's win. Lobo and Avenger, two of Lucha Libre's finest stars out of the LLT training school. Scar, recently a graduate, also Diamante Obscuro, has been activated for tonight. Late last-minute entry into the situation. So in all technicality, it's a 4-on-3 handicap match when you think about it. Quick takedown by Lobo. Avenger backs into the corner. Lobo Sagrado. A lot of noticeable changes in his particular behavior as of late. I think fans have noticed that Lobo's been a little edgier than usual. And his actions have puzzled many, but he has a bright future. He is done with the corruption from the Technicals and is instead taking matters into his own hands, joined the Rudo forces. And, you know, he talks endlessly about how good he is, and, you know, to the victor is all the spoils. Lobo at times has been a nuisance to some of the fans and even his opponents. So maybe it's time for somebody to show Lobo's mouth, and maybe it is the Avenger. Avenger, a spectacular high flyer, but his chain grappling is impressive. And when he takes control of the match, he can make combinations of takedowns look absolutely easy and effortless. Wristlock takeover by Lobo. Avenger was in, but Lobo went after the ankles. Smart move to go after the smaller individual and their legs to prevent them from running around and flying around this ring. Avenger, an underdog success story. His speed, his innovation of offense, but look at that. Lobo almost trapped his shoulders down for a 3 count right there. As long as Lobo has Avenger in tight, he can't do a lot with what he likes to do in that ring. Avenger using the ropes to flip out of the predicament, but look at Lobo trapping that knee and ankle and driving down Avenger. And Avenger might have to give up if he's not careful. Nice counter by Avenger on the mat. If you have the ability to move and counter move with your opponent quickly, you will suffer a lot less damage as a result. Snapping takedown by the Avenger. Lobo rolls to the outside. Yakuza can legally enter for his team. Lucha tag rules, and even if it's 4-on-3, you still got to have one member from each team in the ring at any one time. Yakuza, Cocoliso, and Cocoliso gets the first takedown. Payaso Cocoliso's a party animal at times. Emotionally unbalanced, a little crazy, full of tricks, circus environment. Always is there to have a good time, interact with the fans, all about magic and showing off, doing amazing tricks of the trade. But Yakuza's the master of the ring, the teacher, the legend of the sport. So formidable in that ring. But Cocoliso surprises all, dragging Yakuza out of the ring. The fans clapping it up. Cocoliso outperforming Yakuza at this precise moment. But you know Yakuza's going to want another chance. New matchup, Lady Tigress to meet Diamante Obscuro, the obscure diamond. Did you ever think you would see this matchup tonight? It's happening right here. Lucha Libre till time. Tigress at all. Tigress sidesteps, back-to-back, wristlock takeover. Diamante, Obscuro, very quick to react. Diving arm drag. Wow, Diamante, Obscuro not holding back against Tigress whatsoever. One of the top new free agents acquired by Lucha Libre Total. Another matchup, Scar versus Lobo, one-on-one. The technical team of 4 trying to outmaneuver the little team of 3. Scar sent for a ride, big shoulder tackle. Scar cartwheels out of the potential demise and drags down Lobo. Scar off the ropes. Nice arm drag takeover, using the ropes for extra momentum. Scar, one of the newest graduates of the Lucha Libre training school of Lucha Libre Total. And he has shown us some impressive things in a short period of time already. This is his second contest in the pro ranks. Well, that was a big mistake. Scar was in the wrong corner at the wrong time and got attacked by Yakuza. Now, it's Scar versus 2. And you know, Yakuza and Lady Tigress are going to make Scar experience a little bit of pain and maybe some humiliation. Scar's got the talent, the agility, and the speed. But obviously, if you have your head turned the wrong way, if you're in the wrong corner, you can make a critical error. And 3 against 1, Scar is not looking good at this moment. Look at the double team attack by Yakuza and Lady Tigress. As Tigress is an animal unleashed right now. All sorts of bodies being driven down at the hands of the Rudos. The Technicals failing to respond positively at this precise moment. Lobo and Tigress work over Avenger. And Avenger took the trauma straight to his chest. Yakuza booted him down. Yakuza, those strong style strikes with his feet. So devastating and deadly. A single kick can change everything. And he'll take liberties on his opponent, go after their lower body, their limbs, their joints. He'll even attack somebody's groin if it improves his chances of winning, and he'll laugh about it too. Laying shot right there. Payaso Cocoliso has been hurt. Cocoliso trying desperately to stay within the bounds of his corner, just absorbed a cheap shot at the hands of Lobo. And that's exactly what I meant to say earlier. Yakuza violating his opposition. There's a lot of work to do in this ring, and Tigress with a basement dropkick has leveled the crazy clown of the ring. Lobo tripping up Diamante Obscuro on his way back inside of that ring. Something to behold it right there. And Yakuza has put down his opposition pretty hard. The Rudos just continue to take turns on each and every one of the members on the other side. Big knee lift, and Avenger nearly passed out. Lobo might try to choke him out right here. From one submission to the next, Avenger is all opened up for the Rudos to attack at free will. There's nothing stopping them at this moment. Lady Tigress, former LLT Women's World Champion. Look at this. Triple team attack now. Devastating face plant with the extra stuffing by Tigress and Yakuza. Avenger, the high flyer, totally grounded right here. Lobo tripped and fell out of the ring. Avenger avoided the contact. Avenger using the middle rope as a weapon. Yakuza. Can Avenger be the MVP and fight back on behalf of his team and try to win this? Oh my! Rolling body attack by Avenger on the Lobo on the outside. Scar rushes back in, but got met by Lady Tigress. And that's like being stuck up against a wall of abuse. Somehow Scar has Yakuza backed in a corner and Tigress off balance on the outside. Cocoliso! Time kick! Yakuza roll to the floor! Is Cocoliso gonna fly? Oh yeah! Flying body attack! Yakuza might have gotten the forearm on the way down! Wow, the madness that's breaking down here is incredible. Between these 7 in this wild 4-on-3 battle. Yakuza's been rolled back into the ring. The new matchup, Avenger versus Yakuza. Yakuza stretched out Avenger before en route to victories. Will Avenger get a measure of revenge? Springboard cross body press. Temporarily subduing Yakuza. Upside down and Avenger again scores a takedown. Avenger with a running clothesline in the corner. Yakuza without an answer. Springboard arm drag, nicely done by the Avenger. The technicals. Trying to get the momentum back in their favor, but Yakuza with one strike has stopped it. And the crowd with a bit of indifference about that particular exchange. And now we see the two that actually teamed up with one another about a week ago. It's Tigress versus Payaso Cocoliso. Another unthinkable matchup here tonight in Waukegan. Cocoliso now putting on a spectacular effort, putting Tigress down 3 straight times. Uh-oh, Tigress was ready that time, and she is ready with her stand-up offense to teach this crowd a lesson in respect. Back-to-back, arm drag takeover by Tigress. Cocoliso misses. But Tigress with great extension on her kicks. And she has a lot of force that she can hit you with a spear at any moment. Look at that! The crowd has sent Tigress out of the ring! Is that incredible or what? Payaso Cocoliso trying to be the MVP. And Diamante, Obscuro, trying to prove something here with all the strikes, with all the speed, with all the tenacity. Nice flying arm drag. Diamante Obscuro might indeed have the Rudos all confused at this moment. Crazy wrist! Look at this! Flip side by Diamante! Onto 2 out of the 3 on the floor! The crowd is in shock and awe of what they're witnessing here. Yakuza sent back into the ring, as well as Lobo. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the ring at the moment. And Tigress is the slowest to get up out of the 6.